Hello. As I look out into this crowd, I see thousands of young patriots determined to be free. And I can't help but think of the words of John F. Kennedy when he said, "In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. The energy, the faith, and the devotion which we bring to this endeavor will light our country and all those who serve it. And the glow from that fire will truly light the world." TPUSA, you are the energy, the faith, and the devotion our country has waited for. But your passion, if left unbridled by our nation's guiding principle, will only be heard as noise to your fellow countrymen. My name is Elijah O'Neill, and I'm the supervisor of education for the American Journey Experience. And while I worked in the Texas House of Representatives, I would ask senators and representatives what they thought made America exceptional, what they thought that special principle was. And I received a range of extremely disappointing answers. Answers like, well, the reason why we're exceptional is because we have a robust military, or the biggest economy in the world, or we have things like freedom and liberty. And while all those things are true, and we can agree all of those things are good, that is not what makes this nation exceptional. You see, what made us different than any other government on the face of the planet was the fact that we hid in our hearts a promise. And you've probably heard it. It goes like this: that we hold these truths to be self-evident. That all men are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just power from the consent of the governed. So you see, what makes America exceptional, what makes us great, is the fact that we understand that all of our freedom, all of our liberty, and all of our blessings flow from God. And so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what law is passed by Congress, or what order is signed by the president, or what opinion is rendered by the Supreme Court, because we believe there's a supreme being who holds within his hand the destiny of every single nation on this planet. And that is what gave birth to the American Journey Experience. We are a museum with a collection of over 160,000 artifacts spanning from the time of Christopher Columbus to the space race, dedicated to telling of our nation's darkest hours and our highest glories. And it was from that we then created the Summer Institute, where we invite students like you to come to our facility and learn the political philosophies and ideologies that made this nation great. Now, of course, I hope that you leave the Summer Institute being the next intellectual powerhouse like Michael Knowles and Ben Shapiro. But I want you to leave with something much more powerful, and that is hope. I think everyone in this room knows that America is headed to a dark hour. And after some of our losses at the midterm elections, some of you do not believe we will emerge out of that darkness. But what if I told you that the question that rests the liberty of millions here in this country and around the world depended on the course of action that you chose today? That was the conviction of Private Martin Treptow, a young man who left his small-town job as a barber in Iowa to join the famed Rainbow Division and to fight the Germans in France. When he was sent to the Battle of Ork River, he volunteered himself to run correspondence from one battalion to the other. And when he was mere feet from the receiving battalion's commander, he was struck by machine gun fire and killed. When they recovered his body, they found in his breast pocket a diary. And written in that blood-stained diary was something written called My Pledge, in which he said, America must win this war. Therefore, I will work. I will save. I will sacrifice. I will endure. I will fight cheerfully and give my utmost as if the whole issue of this entire struggle depended on me alone. So I ask you tonight, where are you, men of courage? Where are you, women of honor? Your country is entering its darkest hour. Will you join me in saving this, the last best hope of man on earth? I hope you will, and I know you will. And that's why I want you to join me at the American Journey Experience Summer Institute to learn the ideological battle necessary to fight this war and win. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless these United States of America.